Hey guys, Magma here, and today we're back with another brand new video, and another brand new Injustice 2 late video. And we're going to be talking about the DLC of Fire Pack 2, and is it a disappointment, because I've been seeing comments on like the whole Fire Pack 2 announcement trail, or reveal trail, whatever they called it. And I saw like a bunch of people getting mad about it, like, oh my god, no more guest characters please, why is there another Mortal Kombat character here? So I thought I'd, weigh in and give my honest opinions on the matter. And before we talk about Fire Pack 2, I want to briefly mention my thoughts on Fire Pack 1, as it's important to describe if this, entire, DLC season pass is even worth it with these 3 fighter packs. You know what I mean? I feel like it's important to take it in as a whole. So in Fire Pack 1, we got Red Hood, Starfire, and Sub-Zero. Now, honestly, nobody liked Sub-Zero, let's be honest. Nobody wanted another MK character in there. But I feel like, for the most part, there's like, okay, fine, if you have to do an MK character, just do one. That's it, just like how they did Scorpion, then we can get it over with. But still, people are pissed because the DC universe is so large. You could pick so many characters, and you pick a Mortal Kombat character. Like, come on, NetherRealm. Are you crazy? Why would you pick, come on, stop, advertising your games, okay? There's no need for it, okay? We all know Mortal Kombat is a thing. Mortal Kombat is successful for you. You don't need to shove it in your other franchises. Like, come on, you know what I mean? But everybody was happy with Red Hood and Starfire. Like, Red Hood, oh my god, that was like a fan favorite. Everybody wanted Red Hood in Injustice 1 DLC, and everybody wanted him in Injustice 2. And now everybody wants him in Injustice 2 DLC, and he finally was in the DLC. So again, a very, of course a bunch of people are going to be downloading him. And Starfire is also a very popular choice. So Fire Pack 1 for the most part was very successful. Then we're here on Fire Pack 2. And now, the only DC character in here is Black Manta. Just one DC character out of the 3 DC characters. So overall, with these 2 Fighter Packs, we've had only 3 DC characters out of 6. Like, Jesus, that just boggles my mind, because the DC universe is so large. Like, you just have 3 characters, 2 of them which are Mortal Kombat, and we're going to be getting onto that. So first off, I want to be talking about how the best choice, of all these characters that was picked here for Fire Pack 2 is Black Manta. As you know, I'm a big Aquaman fan, so I was very happy to see Black Manta, because we saw him as a stage transition, and of course I was very mad about that. It's like, come on, why is he only a stage transition? You have a character model for him, just make him some moves and have him there. So then I thought, okay, maybe he's the premier skin. But I'm very happy to hear that he's his own character, because, let's be honest, we need, more different, characters that are not just Batman characters, you know what I mean? We got, Bane, we got Joker, we got Robin, we got Batman, we got a lot of, Poison Ivy as well, Harley Quinn, a lot of Batman-centric characters, but not much from the other ones. I don't think there's a single Superman villain there, and Bizarro doesn't count, that's a premier skin. So, again, there's, all these different, characters that, and, a lot of them aren't even villains from other ones. There's not an Aquaman villain there. So I'm happy to see that they actually have Black Manta as DLC, so then we can actually expand the roster a bit. So very happy about Black Manta, and I'm definitely going to be downloading him, because in case you're wondering, I had the limited deluxe edition or whatever for Fire Pack 1, but not for the other 2. So Black Manta is definitely a character I'm going to be playing as, spending my money on him. Then we get on to Raiden, and oh my god, Raiden, jeez, where do I start? Now, first off, I want to say that I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan. I love Mortal Kombat, but I don't want Mortal Kombat characters in Injustice 2, okay? I hate it when they do this. I'm fine with 1, I'm like, yeah, whatever, just 1. But now they're doing 2, and possibly even 3, just judging by this, track record of already being 2 of them. So in Fire Pack 3, we might see another Mortal Kombat character, which would make me very, very disappointed. But yeah, Raiden, he's just the whole dialogue thing is also messed up. Of all the Mortal Kombat characters you could have picked, you picked Raiden. I love Raiden, but, come on. The dialogue's just going to be I'm Raiden, the Thunder God, and it's going to be a traditional line from another character, and it's just going to be I saw this with Red Hood, how, most of the dialogue was just boring, typical stuff, which they really need to record a lot more lines for the dialogue for DLC characters. It is really needed, because they repeat a lot of the lines, you know what I mean? You'll hear, Aquaman saying the same thing about how, he will take you down because he's the king, you know what I mean? And, of course, you're going to have, some kind of remark to that, or you'll be Raiden, being how dare you insult me? and it's just so boring. Come on, we need more interesting dialogue in the DLC. But anyway, Raiden, very, very disappointed. I hate this choice. It is so stupid. I did predict that he would be in the game, I think, for my fighter pack or my DLC character prediction. I don't know, it's been a while since I made that video, but you can go ahead and check if I predicted that. But yeah, I think I did predict Raiden, and I'm very sad that I'm right. But yeah, Raiden, very disappointed, and the last one here is going to be Hellboy, and honestly, I'm really okay with Hellboy. Like, it is like, you know, of course, Black Manta's the best one, Raiden being the worst one, Hellboy is in the middle there, and I really like Hellboy. He's a cool character, and I feel like, although he's not a DC character, he does fit in with, you know, the Injustice roster, because, you know, he is, you know, superhero. He has comic books behind him, where Raiden just feels out of place, as, you know, he's a more combat character. And I know a bunch of people are disappointed that, you know, where the hell is Spawn? Why have we got Hellboy instead of Spawn? And I think that Spawn's going to be in Fire Pack 3 because, like, come on, Spawn has been so heavily requested, and Spawn is a badass, so I think he's going to be in Fire Pack 3. But as of, like, right now for Fire Pack 2, Hellboy is a really good choice for a guest character. Like, that is how guest characters should be done. If you're going to have a guest character, make sure it's be like someone really badass, like Hellboy or Spawn. So I'll definitely, you know, try out Hellboy, because I'm very excited to see him. Like, ever since the Guillermo del Toro movies, I've just been a big fan for Hellboy. And I think it does kind of make sense since they're making a new Hellboy movie. So, you know, by this pattern, maybe, like, since, like, oh, you know, we want to give some promotion for this new Hellboy movie, maybe if they're making a new Spawn movie, then Spawn could, like, come in Fire Pack 3. Otherwise, it might be, like, someone else. Because we've seen, like, in Mortal Kombat where we've seen, like, Leatherface, who was just out of there, just out of nowhere. And we're getting, like, a new Leatherface movie right now. And Jason Voorhees was also there. And I think we might be getting a Friday the 13th movie. I'm not sure, it's been a while since we've got one. But we've also, like, got Predator in there, of course, and Alien. And then both, like, of course, Alien Covenant, and we're getting the Predator next year. So I don't think Spawn's going to be getting a movie soon, which does make me pretty sad that we won't see him in Fire Pack 3 maybe, because I've noticed a pattern with those characters getting movies and all that. But I still think there is, like, a strong chance that Spawn's going to be in there. I'm not sure if they have the rights to him, like, yet, because he's not DC, but they have, of course, Hellboy there, so it should be pretty easy getting Spawn. I'm sure Todd McFarlane will be cool with that, although I'm not sure if they already have the rights for it or whatnot. Anyway, that has been my discussion on Fire Pack 2. Overall, my reaction is meh. It's okay. Like, we got one DC character, one cool guest character, and one Mortal Kombat character that's lame. Like, we got awesome, then it goes to, you know, okay, then it goes to terrible. Like, come on, the DC roster is so large and massive, and you pick Raiden in there. Like, Jesus Christ, what were you thinking, NetherRealm? This is stupid. But yeah, that's been my entire discussion on that. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and share. And if you come across the channel for the first time, why not subscribe, as we make comic book related videos, you know, almost all the time. And just to give you guys an idea of my schedule, I'll be trying to do more Injustice 2 videos if you're, you know, interested in. But, you know, just let me know what kind of videos you want, and I'll consider doing it. But anyway, that has been all. So, you know, stay tuned next time. This has been Magma Infinity signing out. Peace.